Season 25 is officially 15 days away, so let's talk about everything new coming that season. Starting off with the new approach Respawn are taking towards Legends, you may have noticed in the recent seasons, pretty much every season has given us a new class rework. This season we got the Assault rework at the start of the season and Skirmisher rework midway through the season, and then in seasons before, classes like Support and Recon also saw a rework, and Respawn are officially done with class reworks for now. They confirmed Skirmisher was the last, and after they finished Skirmisher, they said they wanted to start giving love to some underperforming legends. We know two legends that are definitely going to see some changes. Seer is going to see changes, and also Caustic. Respawn specifically named these two as targets of future changes, so look forward to a rework to some degree with these legends. And I think that's going to be Respawn's focus for maybe the next year, just making sure all of the legends are on an equal playing field. They did the same with the weapons. All of the weapons right now are pretty viable, and they want to do the same with the legends. They actually mainly want to do this because they introduced legends bans in the ALGS, the Pro Series of Apex, which was a system where every single game the most picked legends would be banned. So Respawn do have to make the legends who are unpopular still viable. So that's what they're going to be working on for a while. Also in the coming seasons, it's not just old legends that are going to be seeing updates, but it seems like we're going to get a new legend. Respawn hinted that we were going to be getting a new legend sooner than we expected. They hinted at this 2 whole months ago, so it seems very likely that season 25 will bring us a new legend, and there have been a few rumors going about that it's going to be a character that has bow-based abilities. I'm actually pretty sure they're going to tease the legend this season, so there's going to be a teaser somewhere pretty soon, I would imagine, maybe even Tuesday, when the game usually sees changes like this, and it seems this new legend is going to be Italian. Otherwise, we don't know too much about this legend, apart from the fact that this is the longest we've ever waited for a legend, as when this new legend releases, it would have been a year since the last legend, who was Alter. Also, it would be a year since the last map update, which was the Broken Moon update, which released with Alter, which is pretty crazy. So hopefully next season we do see a map update as well, considering it's been a year since we got one. There have also been rumours that this new map update is going to take place on Olympus, but these rumours seem to come from like sources who don't seem to be particularly reliable, so maybe just take that one with a really big piece of salt, maybe like a salt lamp. Also, while we're speaking about things that aren't entirely confirmed, arenas could also see a return soon. It's been long rumoured, leaked, speculated and teased that arenas will be coming back to Apex, maybe in some sort of new form. This has been a massive pattern every single season for about the last 3 seasons. A lot of people have been saying arenas is releasing, and it didn't. So I'm going to highlight the fact that it might, or we might see some sort of arenas related content, but honestly, once again, take that with a nice big grain of salt. Let's talk about one thing we definitely know is changing in season 25 though. The bow check is finally going to be coming to the ground. It feels like it's been in the care package since the day it released, and honestly I think it's been the longest weapon in the care package apart from the Kraber, which I don't think is leaving the care package, but it's finally going to be coming to the floor next season. We know this because when Respawn were showcasing season 24 in one of their developer builds, they accidentally showed this. Now it looks normal until you look closely, and you can see that the bow check is part of the sniper class of weapons. So officially 2 things are going to be happening here. It's coming out of the care package and it's losing its arrow ammo type, and it's turning into a sniper ammo weapon, which makes a lot of sense. Originally, the reason it went into the care package and stayed in so long was because Respawn were planning to release more weapons that took that arrow ammunition, but they all got scrapped, cancelled, or just completely abandoned, so the bow check stayed in the care package, as Respawn didn't want to have a weapon on the floor that was literally the only weapon in the game that took one type of ammo, because that meant the game had to spawn arrows everywhere for one type of weapon that not a lot of people used. But it seems defeat has essentially been accepted by Respawn, and arrows are going to be removed from the game, and the bow check is going to become a sniper ammunition weapon. And considering the rumours that the next legend is going to have a crossbow as their ultimate, maybe all of the concepts for an arrow-based weapon that Respawn were messing with eventually just got turned into a legend ultimate. And I think that puts the nail in the coffin for that arrow ammunition type. I don't think we're ever going to see these in game ever again. In my opinion, if Respawn remove the bow check, they should replace it with the EPG and make the EPG a permanent care package weapon. I think that would be pretty cool because I really love the EPG, and the movement potential alone makes it worth picking up, once again, in my opinion. Moving on, what about heirloom stuff? Well, I have a theory on the next heirloom recolor that Respawn are going to release, as in the Season 24 collection event update, Respawn accidentally broke Pathfinder's heirloom, as they somehow managed to remove the sprinting animation from it, so it looks like this whenever you are sprinting. This issue lasted for a bit of time before Respawn fixed it and announced, as well as fixing the sprint animation, they also made Pathfinder's boxing gloves take up less of the screen. And at the time, I saw this as the modernization of the Pathfinder heirloom to get it ready for a recolor, and since then there have been rumors floating around that the Pathfinder heirloom is going to get a recolor, so once again, I think my theory is correct, and Respawn accidentally broke the Pathfinder heirloom when trying to prepare it for a recolor, which means it should be receiving some new animations next season, even if you don't buy the recolor and you just have the normal base Pathfinder gloves. So keep an eye out for that. As well as that, Respawn stated in a recent Ask Me Anything where fans could ask them questions that they are going to be taking this year to improve the solo experience in Apex, and not improve it by adding a solo queue only queue, but instead making squad mates more similar to you. So whenever you queue into a game, your squad mates are kind of picked to play similar to you, so you're not with people who don't have the same playstyle, which causes you to clash, argue, and then stay looting a point of interest while you're halfway across the map, really annoyed. So hopefully the solo experience improves some more within the next few updates. As well as this, Respawn have been teasing they're going to be updating ranked rewards for a very long time, and at this point they must be releasing it in Season 25. So I think in Season 25 we can also expect some sort of overhaul to the ranked rewards. They may add a new ranked reward, they may change how the existing ones work, we don't really know. And this change is well needed because a few seasons ago, Respawn removed the dive trail ranked rewards for some reason and replaced them with ranked banners as the ranked rewards instead, which put a lot of people off grinding ranked for the rewards. So hopefully the new rewards are worth it. With this, I would also expect some changes in ranked, as if they're adding new rewards, they probably want to attract people with a ranked rework or something along those lines, and that's something that the community has been craving for a long time. And I saved this one for the end because it's interesting, but I don't think it will be added next season, but I think it will be added within the next few seasons, and that's an update to how the dropship works in ranked. As for a long time, Respawn and higher level players have expressed that the dropship is fundamentally unfair, especially in ranked settings, as the people who drop first land about a minute earlier than the people who drop last, therefore they have a lot more time to loot, get into fights, and level up their evos and get better gear. This has led Respawn to implement a system in their ALGS where, when the game starts, at the exact same time everybody drops out of a Respawn dropship onto a predetermined point of interest. And recently, in an Ask Me Anything, somebody asked if Respawn would consider adding this system to ranked, and weirdly enough, Respawn said they're actually thinking about it, and a lot of people do like the idea of it internally at Respawn. And then, combined with the fact that in the EPG Extreme mode, everybody drops at a random point of interest from a Respawn dropship at the exact same time, I think Respawn are getting closer and closer to adding this to higher level ranked. Maybe Diamond and above, maybe Masters and above. This won't be a game-wide thing, but a lot of people who play the game competitively and seriously do want this, so I would expect this as an addition very soon. But I must reiterate, to higher level play. It probably won't affect me or you, but that'll be interesting to see. Anyway, subscribe to keep updated with Season 25.